Welcome to Opera Man Dallas. Today I'm going to do a review of the Barber of Seville. Normally I would do a live performance, but because of the COVID-19, all Dallas opera performances have been canceled, so I will be reviewing a DVD. This is not a recommendation to buy. I get no monetary benefit from doing this. All the details about the DVD are in the descriptions. So, in interest of public safety, for this review, I will wear a mask. The opera opens with a rousing Rossini overture, some of which you just heard. It is followed by Count Almaviva and a group of the local musicians trying to woo Rosina with a sweet song. And she sleeps through it. When the Count tries to dismiss the musicians, a dispute breaks out over their rate of pay. They demand $15 an hour minimum wage. Figaro arrives and sings his famous song Lago al Fortuna, and he puts today's rap artist to shame with how fast he can sing. I love this aria, but who can sing this other than an opera star? The Count seeks Figaro's help with wooing Rosina because the old Dr. Bartolo wants to marry her, and he keeps her locked up in his house because he is her guardian. Dr. Bartolo leaves the house and instructs the housekeeper, "Do not let anybody come in here," whereupon she sneezes, and everyone in the audience gasps. Why isn't she wearing a mask? Count Almaviva sings a lovely aria to Rosina, and we are off to the races. Figaro comes up with a plan to get them together. The Count will disguise himself as a drunk soldier and insist he is billeted in Dr. Bartolo's house. Everyone knows women love men in uniforms and drunks. Just listen to any country music song. Scene 2 opens with Rosina singing about how she has the hots for this young man. In her second aria, she talks about how sweet and loving she is, but if you cross her, she will cut you. Dr. Bartolo returns to the house, and soon the priest shows up and tells Dr. Bartolo to marry Rosina quickly because Count Almaviva is in town and he is interested in Rosina. But the priest says he will take care of the Count. He will spread rumors about him just like they did in the Kavanaugh hearing. The Count shows up disguised as a drunk soldier. He spends his entire first aria mispronouncing Dr. Bartolo's name. Everyone is arguing. The crowd keeps building and building until Figaro arrives and a riotous sextet breaks out. Rossini at his best. The cops arrive. Now this is a party. The Count reveals who he is to the police captain. Now the police don't want to have anything to do with this. One riotous sextet after another, backed up by a chorus of police. Everyone knows most cops can sing like opera stars, or at least belt out the national anthem. Act 2. Count Almaviva, disguised as a music teacher, comes to give Rosina her music lesson. The great thing about opera is once you change your clothes, nobody recognizes you. The real music teacher shows up, and the Count quickly bribes him to pretend he has a fever, at which time everyone on stage shouts, "COVID-19!" and they all cover their faces. A plan is hatched by the Count to come back at midnight with a ladder to whisk Rosina away. But Rosina, hearing about the rumors the priest had been spreading about the Count, she thinks this young man that is wooing her is merely trying to set her up for the Count. When she confronts him, he reveals, "I am Count Almaviva." Rosina thinks, "Holy cow, this dude is rich. Lucky me." Dr. Bartolo returns, and he is quite unhappy with the Count until he finds out the Count does not want Rosina's diary. Then, for no explicable reason, the chorus of cops show up. There is a glorious finale, wedding to ensue, and curtain. I hope you've enjoyed today's review of The Barber of Seville. Thank you for watching. Click on the circle on this side of the screen to subscribe.